County Talk, welcome back to the channel. It's another episode. It's all black and white. It's Boxing Day, a very tough fixture away at MK Dons after we picked up a very good 3-0 victory at home to Bradford just a few days ago. Before a ball was kicked, you thought MK Dons away on Boxing Day. You looked at it, you thought one of the toughest fixtures of the season. And, you know, after the way they started, not very inspiring. They brought Scott Lindsay in, and he's got them playing some good football. So it is going to be one of the toughest games this season, without a doubt. Pick up a win here would be absolutely incredible. A draw would not be the end of the world, but a loss would, you know, it would feel like we've been set back a few paces. So, interesting game today. George isn't with me for today's game, but we'd both like to just say, however you spent Christmas, we hope you had a fantastic day. We'd love to know if you got anything Notts related for Christmas. I am wearing today this lovely Art of Football t-shirt that I got given on Christmas Day, so I'm going to wear that. Hopefully it brings us a bit of luck. And today I'm going to ask something that I don't normally ask. We set ourselves a goal for New Year of 3,900 subscribers. We are currently, at the time of filming this, 27 away. So between today's game and Cheltenham, we would absolutely love it. If you're new here, if you're usually come and watch our videos, but you've not yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. It takes a couple of seconds. If we could hit 3,900 subscribers by New Year's Day, that would mean an absolute, mean the world to us, because we have put in loads and loads of effort on the channel so far this year, and we are going to keep going into the rest of the season, hopefully finishing in a very, very positive end of the season for Notts. So, going to get going to MK Dons, couple of hours drive. Let's see what happens. Just stopped on the way to Northampton services. Pretty sure on the way back from the playoff final, I stopped at these services, but on the other side of the road. Yeah, strange how services brings back memories of that, but it was full of Forest fans coming back from Chelsea, Notts fans obviously celebrating, and then Chesterfield fans who had just lost in the playoff final. So yeah, a couple of years ago, Boxing Day a couple of years ago would have been National League football. And if I'm right, I think we're at home to Oldham. Correct me if I'm wrong. They all kind of blend into one. But yeah, we are not far now from Milton Keynes. Team news is out. What's the time now? 1:45. So yeah, team news out in an hour, just over an hour. And I'm not expecting any changes, if I'm honest. Parked up, it is getting on for 1:30. When I say roundabouts, I mean serious roundabouts. This channel this year, I've had that magic roundabout at Swindon, and then about 15 roundabouts on the way to MK. It's not that busy around the ground. It's in the middle of a huge retail park. I've seen more Notts fans than MK fans at the minute. I don't have a clue what the attendance will be. I can't remember what the attendance was last year. But we'll see. We'll see what today brings. Lovely bit of food there at Nando's. Yeah, loads of places around here. It's basically in the middle of a retail park and just loads of restaurants. But anyway, team news is out. Only change I'm very surprised by is Ness is out on the bench for Macari. I thought with Ness being out when I read it that he was just injured or something, but no, there must be a tactical decision there to switch that. Going into the ground now, hopefully meeting Will today. So let's see. I'm going to go 2-1 Notts. Met up with Will after find my seat. Will said he'll catch up with us at half time, which will be good. Get his thoughts. He's a bit nervous. Lemon Heaven's playing, the man on the bench, so one of them is bound to score, aren't they? Corner to Notts, good play. MK had a shot pretty far wide and the opening in fact 30 seconds or so, but decent opportunity for Notts. Corner coming up. First red left from MK. Notts a bit on top. Opening 13 minutes, really good. After a shot in the first minute from MK, it's taken another 15 to have another effort. That's a really, really good start. He's got to hope we keep it up. Off the post, I don't know if the ball went all the way through and someone got a nick on it, but it's gone off the post. I don't want our dominance to sort of come into nothing at the end of the game. 0-0, 90 minutes gone. A chance fashion by Notts, but again, we're trying to walk it into the goal. Half an hour gone, not a lot's happened in the last 10 minutes. Crowley had a great opportunity from my angle anyway to shoot. He passed it across the ditty, he passed it to McCorry, who just crossed out of play.
We're doing quite well with our press, and we're winning back again. But we keep, we're slowing the game down. I think we want to play at our pace. Corner to Knots, 7.5 minutes plus added time. Knots fans trying to get behind the team. Again, not a lot has happened. And I think they're just going to try and sort something out in the box. Or is he going to allow it to go? Go on there, swinging it. Matty Palmer over it.
Probably taken as well, bad timing.
Swing in to the back. Knots again left nobody up. And it's gone all the way back to Bath. Chance right at the end of the half, 2 minutes at a time, and I think it's one of the defenders from MK comes forward, has a shot from the edge of the box, but I think that'll be it. Half time, MK nil, Knots nil. I told you to be here. I did. He's got a lovely scarf on. He's got a lovely Christmas jumper on, and he's gone for the
MK Don's burger.
MK Don's burger. Right. First of all, game rated out of 10.
It's pushing a 4.
Rate the atmosphere out of 10.
It's pushing a 0.7.
And rate the MK burger out of 10.
Probably the highest 5.
No, but I don't really know what to say about that one.
No.
I think we've been the slightly better team.
We've been slightly better. They've been very uninspiring. We've been all right in possession. We've showed a bit of grit, but no one's running at anyone. I think all it needs is someone to run at someone, and we might get a goal. I don't know. It's not been awful. We've not been awful. Like, we've made them look pretty bad, but I think they're opening themselves up bad. But I don't know. Yeah.
Are you the same as me? I've been blown away by any team in this league at all. Not once.
No, and look, well, Port Vale are losing. Quite a few of the bigger teams are losing today. But no one's like last year. No, these aren't great at all. No. They can be got at. They've not got a lot in attack. That Josh Kelly's a bit of a threat. Lemay Evans done nothing.
No.
Watch what happens now.
Watch what happens when Aaron the man comes up. Yeah, but
well, that's what they need, though.
Yeah. You put him on against Sam Austin. I don't know what happens. You put him on against Cerullo. I fancy Cerullo to keep on him. I'll let you go then. Finish your MK Burg. What's your prediction?
No, I think it is going to be 0-0.
Hang about.
Look
who's behind it. Come on.
This has got 0-0 written all over it.
It has. That's all James going to be given to us. But yeah, what's your prediction?
I think 0-0. I think unless someone just... We've got to hit it from range a bit more. We're trying to score the perfect goal.
I said that.
Dan Crowley's done well, but he's got perfect opportunity to hit one, and he's passed it to Macari, who's then hit one.
Yeah, I know. Are we going to see on the Cheltenham vlog?
Yeah.
Love it.
100%.
I don't know how it just missed. Didzy and Jota both went for the ball. I was up celebrating. I was convinced we'd taken the lead, but I don't know what's happened, and they've both got in each other's way. It should be 1-0 Knots. Huge save from the NK keeper. Didzy does well, getting it, an under hit back pass, and Jazz one-on-one. He fires it straight at him. The keeper's out very quickly though. Easy save, should score, but I mean, that's a good save. Corner to Knots. Cerullo gonna swing it in. They've been good this game. Goes short. Goes to Matty Palmer on the edge. Have a hit. Go on, Sam Austin. Oh, and they're going to clear it. And they are away. No one back again. And we saw this happen at Crewe. And they're away. Matty Platt's out of position. Here we go. And Bass intercepts. We've got to stop leaving no one up halfway for corners. It's gone into a bit of a basketball game. Because now we're going forward. Nick Cerullo, come on.
What's happening? Oh, no, we'll stop now.
We've still got it. Dan Crowley. Go on. Oh, crazy minute or so here. Whip it in. Nick Cerullo. Wide to Abbott. Thinks it in. Didzy knocks the header on, and I think they are finally going to clear it. What a crazy minute or so. They've still not cleared it. And now they have. Still 0-0. It is for Knots. 1-0, it takes a deflection. But Abbott has put it in. And what a celebration in front of the Knots fans. 1,700 of us or whatever there is. What a finish for him. Build-up play has been perfect. It's been a great start to the second half, and it's deserved. 1-0 Knots. This time Macari fires it just wide. Great play. Aaron Man's come on. Already caused a little bit of problems, but it could open up a little bit more space for Knots. Just going into the 60th minute, it is 1-0 to Knots. This time it's MK's turn to have a deflected shot, and it looks to be looping over Bass, and he's pushed it over the bar. That's good play from them, to be fair, but Bass is equal to it. It's a very, very good save. They've now got a corner after some more good spells of Knott's pressure. Another big save from Alex Bass as the ball comes in for another corner. Knott's having to clear their lines. Get it away, Dizzy. Messing right on the edge of the box. And a free kick on the edge. Dizzy pulled his man back with a massive save again. I think it was Kelly that dribbled past the Knott's player and put it on corner, and Bass equal to it, and they've got a free kick right on the edge now. Oh, we've been under it the last 10 minutes, massively under pressure. They should have scored at least one goal. Deflection put it just wide, and Crowley has put it in. He finally shoots, leaves their keeper just stood there. 20 minutes to go. Big chance for Knott's to completely kill the game. A good save. Some interplay between Abbott, Didsey, Crowley, Cerula. It was really good play. And the keeper's got down to save it well, and we can't force a rebound in. 77 minutes on the clock. You've just got to keep it tight now. The third would have completely killed it, you've got to keep it tight. Jatta this time, it's a great bit of playing behind her again. Cerula put it on a plate, and maybe it was just a little bit behind him. But I've just agonisingly watched it go past the keeper's right-hand post. Still 2-0. 78 minutes. Full time here at MK, it's finished. MK Dons 0, Knott's 2. Player ratings, that was absolutely incredible. Start to finish from Knott's. Players, you know, running for 96, well, nearly 100 minutes with the added time, non-stop, relentless performances that were just unbelievable. Last week, well, not even last week, we scored 3 at home to Bradford. We said we should have scored 4 or 5. Today we should have scored 4 or 5. We defended well, 2 clean sheets in the space of 5 days, and we go to Cheltenham in 3 days' time. Wow, what a difference a few days can make. I said on the podcast not that long, well, last Thursday, you know, if we come away, I'll be amazed if we come back with 6 points in my next 2 games, and we've done just that. Fantastic performance, full credit to all the players, full credit to Maynard. Wow, absolutely brilliant. In the playoffs, game in hand over some teams, in touching distance of the top 3 spaces, and still to have some players to come back. An absolutely outstanding performance. Player ratings then, Bass, I have to go 9. Some crucial saves at crucial times. Tipped one over the bar from a deflected effort, claimed everything he needed to claim, wasted time in, you know, the right manner when he needed to, picked up a booking at the right time. I just thought it was a great performance. 2 massive saves at 1-0, and within about 5 minutes we've gone and made it 2, so he has to have a 9 from me. Lewis McCarry started. I was a bit surprised that he came in for Ness, but he was great. I'm going for an 8. In a back 3, away at MK Dons, like I said at the start of the video, if we come away with a point, it's okay. If we come away with a win, it'd be amazing. We've come away with a win and a clean sheet. So I'm absolutely delighted. I'm going to give him an 8. Then look at Matty Platt in the centre. Yeah, someone did say to me, or comment on one of our videos, that I don't know if they're Knott's fans, stop bigging Matty Platt up because he put a 34-year-old Andy Cook in his pocket for a game and shouldn't really be given the praise. I don't know what you're watching. I don't even watch what you've been watching all season. Blocked shots, won headers, played it out calmly from defence. As said before, he's not the fastest player, but he uses that really cleverly, and he gets head starts on players. Positioning's excellent. I'm going to go 8.5. Jacob Bedu, first half, kept linking up with Cerula. kept taking it in turns of Cerullo, who was going to go down the line, who was going to overlap, who's going to put the cross in. Solid performance from him. And in that defence, has got a clean sheet. I'm going for an 8. Nick Cerullo on the other side, getting better and better every single week. When we get Jody back, and I've been wondering this, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I can't remember the last time we had 2 fullbacks that attacked well, consistently, and were threats attacking wise. I'm thinking back to when we sort of had Adam Chickson that could defend well and had a spell of being quite attacking. We've never seemed to have both players really attacking very well. So I think that's absolutely fantastic to have him. But when we get Jody on the other side, we're going to be a real problem. Nick Cerullo for me, 8.5. Should have had an assist for Jatta in the second half. But it's just absolutely outstanding from him. On the other side, Sam Austin is not a wing back, but goodness me, the last 2 games have been some of the best 2 games in a not shirt, in my opinion. Chasing down in the 80th minute, taking players on for once, brilliant little passes, defensive work rate was outstanding. For me, got to be an 8 for him, 8 for Sam Austin. And whilst we are, as I say, waiting for Jody, because to be honest, he's not going to hold that position when Jody comes back, but he's definitely deserving a position in this side, absolutely no doubt. Then go to Matty Palmer. The decision to keep Crowley further forward, again, this game, like it was against Bradford, is working for Matty Palmer. He's dictating play. He seems to have gained an extra yard of pace that maybe he had missing after his injury. I thought he was really, really good today. Keeps things ticking over, looks quality above, was debating in the car on the way here which kind of players would have definitely hold their own in League One. Matty Palmer for me would hold his own in League One, no issue. I'm going to give him an 8. George Abbott then for me, wow. I think he's going to go far. I really, really think he's going to go far. We had him on the channel not long ago. Go and check out that video if you want to hear more about him and the start of his career and his time at Notts. So far, wow, what an absolutely outstanding player, an exciting player. Gets a goal, well-deserved, knee slide in front of the away fans. For me, he is genuinely, and this might be my highest this season, I'm going to give him a 9.5. He gets his goal. Could have had another. Work rate was tireless, non-stop. So I'm going to 9.5 for him. And then you've got Dan Crowley further forward, gets his goal. There were times in the first half I was thinking, just slow, not slow things down, but just get shots away. Don't try and pass it around too much. Don't try and. There's one point where he could have had a shot and he gave it to Macari. I think like Will said at half time, but just. He was dictating the game, and if he wants to have a shot, work the room for a shot. Second half, he does that, he gets a goal. Chance of the Dan Crowley chance going around the ground, with MK obviously wanted him back in August, towards the end of the transfer window. Great performance from Dan Crowley for me today. That little turn he does, no one can work it out in this division. I'm going for a 9 for Dan Crowley. I thought him and Abbott, absolutely outstanding. I know I've said that about 100 times, but they were levels and levels above. Then goes David McGoldrick. What worked today is him and Jatta seem to be swapping who was dropping. Usually it's Didsy dropping in and then Jatta usually is up there. They swapped over this time, and I think what the benefit of them two swapping over, it allows Didsy a little bit more time to recover rather than making those long runs. And it showed, because in the 92nd minute, Didsy was closing down, full pace running, and I think it takes a little bit of that strain off David McGoldrick. So I think Didsy for me would today get an 8, and I'm going to give Jatta an 8.5. Jatta dropping in works. He's so powerful and can hold the ball up, and the midfielders that are trying to track the player dropping back don't always have Didsy as a reference point. They now have Jatta. 2 different players, 2 different types of players. One will take it around you, one will nip in, one will just hold you off, brute strength. Again, chasing down very, very late on. I think 8 for Didsy, 8.5 for Jatta. And that as a starting 11 is so strong. I was a bit concerned when I saw the bench. Obviously, Robbo still missing, Jody, who else? Grant and Edwards still missing, but the starting 11 got it done today. Lucas Ness came on. I think I can only really give him a 7. He was solid, but not on long enough to really impress more than that. Giovanni Brown on minutes, if that, genuinely minutes. Probably can't give him any rating, but it certainly wouldn't, I can't give anyone lower than a 7 realistically for any performance they're putting on the pitch today. And Hinchy came on and really got stuck in, put himself around. I think Hinchy I would give probably a 7.5. Some big tackles at big moments. and I'm just absolutely delighted. You can probably tell I'm absolutely buzzing with that performance. We go to Cheltenham, you know, where a bit of pressure's off. If we'd have drawn against Bradford, drawn here, 2 points, we've taken 6. I'm leaving MK very, very happy. A very good side that will score lots of goals at home. But we've taken the 2-0 win, taking that 2-0 win. As I said at the start of the video, we're aiming for that big 3,900 subscribers by New Year's Day. It would mean a lot to us if you would help us out and get to that point, and then we can push for that 4,000. We're going to keep bringing you content throughout the season. I've said before, and you can look back at this, I think we are going to have a positive season. You know, hopefully we're over that blip, as Didsy said on Radio Nottingham not that long ago. So, yeah, very, very excited for the game on Sunday actually, and then Walsall on New Year's Day, who are flying as well. But that wraps up this episode of It's All Black and White. As always, please do subscribe to the channel, leave a like, let me know your player ratings and how you follow the game, and come on, you pies.